lectures. And before I get into today's lecture, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. You know, my YouTube channel truly would not be where it's at today without all of my supporters. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture, which is tips to being a content creator. I'm going to talk about and give some tips to being a content creator. My channel is a little 4 years old. I did my first video upload a little 4 years ago. And as a content creator, my channel has been monetized for a little over 2 years. So, one of the main tips I want to talk about in terms of being a content creator is you got to understand that there's a difference between your personal persona and the social media persona. That is separate and different. Just like I'm doing this live stream right now, I'm a content creator. My channel is monetized. If anybody look at my video catalog, you'll get an idea of what the concept of my channel is and my video is. And as a content creator, I have a social media persona that I present when I'm in front of these cameras. And it is not the same or interchangeable, it mesh with my personal persona. My personal persona and my social media persona is two separate personas. With my personal persona, that's my real world, my real life, where the cameras ain't following me. I'm deplugging. I'm engaging people in the real world, people, close friends, family members, in that personal persona. People in my real world are gonna know. I'm just using an example. What's my favorite food? What's my favorite color? What's my middle name? Where I live? That's personal. You ain't gonna get all that on social media. What you get on social media is you're gonna know and see. Yes, Miss Holiday is a content creator. I do various shorts, live streams in relation to the concept of my channel. But when it comes to my personal persona, I'm not going to put any of my talk about any of my personal life on these platforms. And I've always known to separate that from day one. So that's a powerful tip, because in terms of being a content creator, that personal persona and social media persona should be separate and distinct. Make no mistake. And to be honest with you, because coming on these platforms as a content creator, I look at it and view it as I'm here to share my knowledge, skills, and abilities in informational, thought-provoking information, useful information to the world, and deplug, and that's it. So, and that has helped me with the success of my channel in understanding that personal persona and social media persona are two different types of personas. As a content creator, you gotta know when and how to deplug to maintain that balance in your life. You gotta know when to deplug. Like I said, the cameras ain't follow me 24/7. There's a certain time that when I'm gonna publish my content and get in front of these cameras for a specific agenda to publish my content, to present my lecture, and then I'm going to deplug. So as a content creator, you got to know when and you got to know how. Yeah, you got to know how to deplug. And to be honest with you, there are a lot of people on these platforms, there's a lot of content creators, they really, from what I'm observing, and because I listen to a lot of people, I observe, many people, because they got their personal life enmeshed with the social media persona, they don't know how to deplug. The cameras are rolling on them 24/7, for real, for real. When they wake up, live footage at home, when they wake up, the cameras are rolling. When they're eating their breakfast, cameras are rolling. When they're getting in their car, the cameras are rolling. When they're going to work, the cameras are rolling. When they're going on the doctor's appointments, the cameras are rolling. When they're going grocery shopping, to the bank to get their car fixed, cameras are rolling. So in terms of being a content creator, you have got to know when and how to deplug and move on with the rest of your day. and understanding how the mindset that there's a social media persona and a personal real life persona. Another tip in terms of being a content creator is, I tell anyone, and I'm speaking for myself, I create my content based off my knowledge, skills, abilities, and talent given to me by God that cannot be replicated. We all have knowledge, skills, and ability unique to us, given by God, that cannot be replicated. So my content, my published content, is driven behind my knowledge, skills, and talents. I've done various lectures on relapse prevention, disease concept of addiction. I'm a licensed addiction therapist. Sometimes I may do live footage. Sometimes I may do my coffee shorts. So I do all of my published content is based off my knowledge, skills, abilities, and passion. And I publish my content. And by doing that, it helps me as a content creator to stay true to the mission, goals, and objective of my channel, the concept of my channel, and etc. Another tip in terms of being a content creator is make sure you're using the business model, because this really, when your channel is monetized, there really is a business side to this, people. By evidence, if your channel's monetized, we go to 1099 from YouTube at the end of the year to reflect the revenue we made as a content creator for our channel being monetized. It's a business by evidence. If you violate those community guidelines, YouTube will shut you down. So that's evidence that it's a business. So you gotta embrace that business model and make sure that you know the community guidelines, that you stay true to the mission, goals, and objective of your YouTube channel. And you got to have that strategic business plan in place with measurable goals and objectives and target due dates for each goal indicated on your strategic business plan. All of that validates that this is a business. And that's one of the reasons why you should keep that social media persona and that personal persona separate and divided, people, because this is a business. Another tip in terms of being a content creator is stay true to the mission, goals, and objective indicated on your strategic business plan in relation to your YouTube channel, if you have one. And if you don't have one, you need to get one. Strategic business plan on paper, which is the driving force, the what behind what you do as a content creator, you need to get one. Because how are you going to measure the success of your channel? How are you going to measure your progress without that strategic business plan in place in relation to your YouTube channel with projected due dates? So you gotta have that strategic business plan in place, stay true to the mission, goals, and objective of your YouTube channel. And all of that validates that this is a business. It really is. This is a business. And another tip in terms of being a content creator that really helps me is I set a time frame where I can create my content. I normally create my content earlier during the day, but I'm a little off track right now in terms of doing my content earlier during the day, because if the audience is aware, I'm literally, as I speak, I'm in the process of offboarding out of the state of Florida. I'm relocating to the state of Georgia. So it's a lot of moving parts behind the scene in terms of relocating. I'm currently right now, I've been in Georgia for the past several days, getting things set up. So when I do get ready to exit up out of the state of Florida, which I will be officially a resident of the state of Georgia March 1st, but it's been a lot of behind the scene back and forth to get everything ready for me to become a new resident of the state of Georgia. And I'm so excited in terms of uprooting and leaving Florida. I was there about a year and a half. Hurricanes ain't working for me. So I say that to say, I typically create my content first thing in the morning, then move on with the rest of my day. But I've been so busy here in the state of Georgia for the past several days. I kind of got off schedule with today content. That's why I'm in front of this camera right now doing this lecture. But it does really help to set time aside to create your content. And my schedule typically is early in the morning. Before I even do my workout, I go ahead and create some shorts, create my content, deplug, and move on with the rest of my day, or the rest of my week, or the rest of my month. That's my schedule. So as a content creator, have time that you publish your content, and rather you're posting a short, rather you're posting a live stream, rather you're doing a video upload, or rather you're doing a podcast, set aside time where you do that. And once you get done, deplug and move on with the rest of your day. That's where that balance and separation comes into play. Because YouTube is not my world, not by a long shot. I have many other things I got going on in my real world, my personal life, that has absolutely nothing to do with being a content creator. And it's no different if you got a full-time job, because even though I retired September 2023, but I still have other obligations. So it's no different if you got your full-time primary job and you go to work and you perform the essential functions of your job. That company is paying you to do that. So when you get off, you are leaving that job and going home. You ain't taking that job with you. You shouldn't. No different from being a content creator. When you're done publishing your content, rather it's a short, live stream, video upload, podcast, you are done with publishing that content. Deplug and move on with the rest of your day. It's simply put. And until it come time the next day, or how often you publish your content, to publish your next content. And to me, that helps me as a content creator in maintaining the balance, people, for real, for real. So again, these are some powerful tips in terms of being a content creator, and I have utilized these tips for the life of being a content creator since the birth of my YouTube channel. And these tips are working for me. My channel, like I said, has been monetized for over 2 years. January 2024, my YouTube channel earned the YouTube Silver Play Button Award, which was a tremendous feat, people. The criteria to get the YouTube Silver Play Button Award, your channel have to hit the first 100,000 subscribers, in addition to some other stringent requirements, such as you could have no violations or warnings or strikes on your channel within the past 365 days. Another stringent criteria to earn that YouTube Silver Play Button Award is all of your published content has to be original, people. There could be no violation of copyright laws. You can't use anyone else's material or videos. And you have to meet all of those stringent requirements. And trust me, YouTube is going to dissect your channel to ensure you have met all of those criterias before YouTube issues you that YouTube Silver Play Button Award. That was a tremendous feat, people. There are content creators I know of content creators with 600,000 subscribers, but they cannot meet those other stringent requirements, so they're not eligible to earn the YouTube Silver Play Button Award. So my channel was awarded the YouTube Silver Play Button Award January of 2024, and that was a tremendous feat. And I'm gonna tell you something, all of these tips that I talked about in terms of being a content creator played a positive impact on setting the stage for me to earn that YouTube Silver Play Button Award. Because number one, I have my strategic business plan in place for my YouTube channel with goals and measurable objectives and projected due date. I know those community guidelines. I study those YouTube community guidelines as if I'm running for office. I'm going to make sure all of my content is original. I'm not going to have any strikes or warnings on my channel. I'm going to not be violating copyright laws. So all of these tips and strategies has played an impact on me in the success of my channel. You know, August of 2024, my channel became eligible for brand deals with companies going to a contractual agreement with me, where they pay me as a content creator to run their services and product or brand across my channel. So my channel became eligible for that August of 2024, August of 2024. And at that time, August of 2024, my channel had well over 300,000 subscribers. So all of these tips and strategies I talked about in terms of being a content creator has played a positive impact on where my channel is right now. And the key thing is maintaining that balance, maintaining that separation from the social media persona and the personal persona, because I understand and I have the mindset that this really is a business, people. By evidence that we get that 1099 at the end of the year, by evidence we have to adhere to those community guidelines, by evidence if you violate those guidelines, YouTube will shut you down. I understand the business side and I embrace that business model. This is real talk, people, in terms of all of these powerful tips in terms of being a content creator. And most importantly, I keep God first. I publish my content, like I said, based on my knowledge, skills, and ability and talent given to me by God that is unique to me that cannot be replicated. I do not publish my content based off what's in the new trend. I do not publish my content based off the analytics. No, I publish my content based off the talents given to me by God, people, and it's working for me. So again, these are some powerful tips in terms of being a content creator. I want to just remind everyone to make sure you mark your calendar for March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's on a Saturday. I'm going to do one of my live stream lectures. If the audience, anyone who's been following me, you know that I sometimes do specific live stream lectures, and I market that specific lecture and all the way up until the day that it's time for me to do the lecture. So mark your calendar for March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to do a live stream lecture, and the topic of that lecture is going to be how to set up a successful business goal. How to set up a successful business goal. If the viewers are aware, one of the primary services that I provide under my company, Patterson Associates Resource Center, is I go into an executed contract for individuals who want to hire me to develop their initial strategic business plan over the course of 4 paid coaching sessions. So I'm going to literally present to the world on how to set up a successful business goal, how to set up a successful business goal on that live stream lecture on March the 29th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So mark your calendar. This is one lecture you do not want to miss. I'm going to be ready to get down to business, bottom line. So again, I want to thank all of my supporters and everyone for supporting my channel. You know, the trajectory path in terms of where God is going to take my channel is going to be skyless. And I don't even worry about nothing else. I don't worry about no views or analytics, algorithm. No, I just focus on publishing my content. That's it. And that's the most important tip right there as a content creator. Focus on publishing your content. Focus on your channel. Don't focus on nobody else's channel. Don't worry about nobody else's content. Focus on your content and publishing your content and maintaining that separation from the social media persona and your personal real life persona. You do that, everything else will fall in place. So that's all I have. Simplify, simple fidelity, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.